longer than Janice's house, I'll tell you that much.
Cool.
So
with your phone or whatever you've got going on, you want to make sure that they're all on. So the button for this here is on. I'm off.
Jeff has it all taken care of.
Okay, sweet.
So we're just waiting a couple minutes. I can tell you there's some heavy stuff in there. I feel bad for the
Heavy.
And the guy, he's trusted us, and we really appreciate when people could have a blind trust in us, which is nice. So,
I guess you can tell the camera what we're hearing, what we're doing.
We are doing an exorcism on a gentleman here that many times doesn't have control over his own physical body. He gets kicked out of places. He sees spirits. He hears spirits. They tell him to do crazy things. I could hear it in his voice, and it feels so bad for him because it's something that I've been through before. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for you, too. These things are real. They're no joke. What we're dealing with is real. Will it be an intense exorcism? I don't know. You can't really tell. It could be a mellow one, but what matters is we help this guy. But I tell you this, Biff, after walking these halls,
my body's already getting warm.
Yeah. So hold on. I'm gonna.
Good evening, bald head.
I'm gonna knock 2 times, and then when you're ready, okay? Then you come in, okay?
All right. So you're gonna knock on that end 2 times, and I can come in. Okay. Gotcha. I'm doing good, bald head. How about yourself? Exorcism time. Whoop, whoop. You're most welcome for my service. Let me see if I can clean this part of the camera this way here. Okay. That a little better. Whoop, whoop. All right. So, good evening, folks. So that you're going to knock on the door twice for me to enter. And then we are going to go in and do an exorcism, or at least a cleansing. So the poor guy is under attack. And we are wired this time, so wired for sound. Ooh, lights are going off. All right, there they go. Bald head, yes, bald head is back, Mike. Mike Box is in the house. All right, Mike, we're getting ready to go in. They're going to knock on the door twice. When you hear 2 raps, I got to hit the camera around the other way. We will enter in and see what is going on. Guy's name is Ian. Does anybody know how to spell Ian? So I put Ian as E-A-N, so it would look like Ian. But I don't even know how to spell Ian. Live chat. Here we go. I-A-N. So I did spell it right. Wow. No, I did E-A-N. Shoot. Too late. I'm going to have to correct it later. Someone else did tell me I-A-N, but it didn't sound right. Oh, well. It's funny. So all my life I've been attacked by the opposition. Now it's my turn to return the favor. Let them know what's up. So I basically had to weather the storm to be able to battle the storm. We are ready. Up 2 knocks. All right, how do we spin this around? Okay, folks, we are going in.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Ian, how are you?
Biff. He's a veteran.
I'm Biff. I set up my camera as well. Pleasure to meet you. I got one question for you. You get voices that actually talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Have they discussed me showing up yet or not?
Nope.
No? Okay.
They've been blind about it.
That is actually, I guess, a good thing. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum. So I'm going to put this way here so I can get both of us chatting. Unless do you have get another chair that can just sit so I'm not excited with them so we're not both.
Chairs. There's a couple chairs I have for the kitchen table, and that's it. I don't have much.
Well, either that, then I'm gonna both of our necks are gonna be twisted, or else we're gonna have to face each other on the couch, which is no biggie, I guess.
Do you want to use mine?
Yeah,
All depends on how you have the cameras all set up and how you want to do this here.
there's a chair over there. You can show you that.
Well, you got everything nice and organized, cleaner than my house, man. I spelled your name wrong on my YouTube setup, so I got YouTube going live. And I put EAN because it sounded like what it would be. And everybody thinks IAN. All right, so. Sure, I'm not in your way, my way, this way, that way.
So Biff, when you're ready,
Yep.
I just want Ian to tell you everything you told me on the phone that time in a nutshell. And as soon as Biff is gonna ready and sit down there
Good.
in a moment,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Well, I guess we're gonna just pretty much get you and not me unless I lean forward. Forgive me, and I'm trying to play cameraman and
Sorry, it's not much room.
no, that's all right. Matter of fact, maybe I should just take mine and run down the whole other way. Boom. All right, so I guess see where we would start. So this is I mean, it's cool for me now. So at the age of 4, I saw what's called the dark shadow people. You ever see those?
Just need shadows on the wall, yeah.
Yeah. So those are the first things I saw at the age of 4, and I would tell my mother to tuck me in tight. I didn't want to tell her squawk, and she was like, "You okay?" Yep. She tucked me in tight. You sure you're okay? Yep, tuck me in tight. She's like, "You realize you got a bottom bunk, right?" I'm like, "Yep." Tuck me in tight. And then as I got older, things got more intense. You ever smoke weed?
No.
No? Good for you. Because when I did it, amplified my gifts, opened everything up. All my chakras opened up. The audibles opened up. I don't like the audibles. How often do you get your audibles?
They're just constant. I don't know.
Constant?
Yeah.
Got anything in there right now that wants to act up or speak up?
They're quiet around people. They don't want to be noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're gonna love this here because you don't mind me evicting them from you, right? that's what we're gonna do. So if they want to be quiet around other people, but want to screw with you while you're alone, or you think you're crazy, no. We're going to change everything up on them. I don't know if I think I got the set, so if he comes forward, then I'll be all set in my camera. I'm not sure. So I guess we can just get right to the.
Could you tell him, like in a nutshell, all the problems you've been having that?
I'm gonna get forward.
Basically,
Keep going.
like unknown.
If anything,
It was kind of like unknown paranormal phenomena that would kind of escalate. When I was a kid, I didn't remember this, but my mom told me when I was young that I told her that I was afraid that ghosts were going to get me, and I didn't know that. She only told me the other day that when you were young, you told me this. I was like, I don't know, I don't remember saying that, but when I was a kid, I mostly didn't notice anything. But then as a teenager, all of a sudden I started having strange nightmares, bouts of fear, seeing strange things. Yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of odd. But I would ignore it. I would dismiss it. I just kind of didn't know what it was. And then I don't know. It wasn't until I started trying to work that it was like all of a sudden I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. I was sick constantly. I had nightmares constantly, things constantly yelling at me when I was sleeping.
Male voices, female, or a mixture of both?
At first, it was only male voices, and it just making life, harder, a lot harder than it had to be. But I just kept on moving on anyway. It would just continue and continue, and it got to the point when I was getting older. I was still working. I was still in the service, not successfully, but I was still getting by. And then I don't know. All of a sudden, a couple years into my service, all of a sudden, I just started to isolate more. I started to get really depressed. I couldn't talk to people anymore, and it just I would get more and more isolated, and I started getting random thoughts of like anger. And it was really strange to me because I'd never been like that before. And then at night I would start seeing shadows on the wall.
The shadows are darker than a dark that's already in the room.
There would be night sweats every time when I'd be really hot, time when I'd be really cold, and then all of a sudden I had this sense for some reason I thought that someone was speaking to me, and they were sitting there telling me, oh well, things aren't gonna work out well. You have to leave. You have to leave here. You have to go somewhere else. And I didn't know any better.
Right.
I was convinced this was this was what I should listen to. I shouldn't trust my own senses. I should listen to what this is saying.
Right.
I didn't find out later that it was just a malevolent spirit that was trying to ruin me, basically. So I ended up leaving the military with on worse terms that I could have, because I could Marines. So I ended up leaving on worse terms that I should have, because basically I don't know, I was just getting angrier and angrier, and voices kept on
They
telling
wouldn't
me
like that when you get angrier.
and voices kept on telling me to leave. So it was like one day I just tried to like force them to get rid of me. They couldn't figure out what the problem was, what was going on at all. I just refused to work, and they were forced to let me go. And I don't know, I was fine for a couple of years. I couldn't find a job after that. I was basically stuck living with my mom, and it wasn't until a couple of years later when it was like it finally got kicked off, and they actually started talking to me. And it wasn't like only talking. And then I started to find out that they can do more than just talk to you. They could control my body. They could make me angry. They could make me tired. They could make me go to sleep. They could make me wake up. And then it started getting violent. They would control my body. They would make me break things. They would make me put holes in the wall. I had furniture that I would break, and I would replace, and they would break it again. And it's just been like absolutely constant. Like they're not like a neutral thing. They're clearly some kind of a malevolent thing. They're completely inhuman. They're not physically here, and they just want to.
Have they ever shown themselves to you? Have you ever been able to see them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they look like?
They said they used to be people that have physical bodies, and now they don't have physical bodies anymore. So they're basically spirits that have the same bodies.
So they've never crossed over. I wonder why they haven't crossed over or anything. Anybody here that has the gift of sight or any audibles, do chime in. If any audibles come through you, speak to me, no matter what they say. I don't even care if they're saying something like, I want to kill you or something like that.
Yeah.
Speak it so that I can speak back.
There's one of them that's really protective about his kind of group that he has, and he's just like kind of mad that anybody's talking about him.
Right? Does he have a name?
He doesn't have a name per se.
Well, he should know right now that he no longer has a group. I have a group. No longer his group. Another thing I want to tell you, it's your vessel. You're actually doing darn good. So you're a strong young man, okay? Marines would be proud to have you. How young are you? You're still only 21, right? We don't want to go back to the notch. It's about the
34 now.
You'd be like a Marine father.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to keep, when you're talking to me, when I'm talking to you, I want you to keep your eyes on me. So believe it or not, well, I'm sure you're not going to find it crazy because you're already going through deep down the rabbit hole shit. It's your vessel, okay? So I want you with all of your will and your power, when you're looking at me, keep your eyes up, because they don't want my eyes on them. I literally connect to the heavens. We shine bright light on them, and it freaking is going to send them to the hills, send them packing, right? You keeping your eyes on me right now. Now, if you feel any difficulty in it, let me know. If you're feeling difficult, if your body starts to get hot, let me know that your body's starting to get hot. Keep your eyes on me, okay? So I'll tip my hat to them a little bit. They already started spiritual warfare before I even got here. So I was hacking up stuff and spitting it out the window. Apologize. When I was out in the hallway, my body started to heat up. I had to take my coat off, which means that they're not afraid to take the spiritual battle to me, which I tip my hat to them, because usually what they do is they just steal the energy from the person that they're on to fight me. But they're going to, by every second I'm here, they're getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. So when any heat starts to build up in you, let me know, okay? So what I want you to do is sit forward a little bit.
I think so, maybe.
All right, right this way here. I'm going to put my eyes right on you, okay? And what I want you to do is just pay attention to your body. If your fingers tingle, raise the hand up in the air. Don't, it's already tingling? They don't get started in the house.
Numbness mostly.
Yeah, all right? So don't keep your shoulders back. So I'm going to pull them out, okay? So you just let your hand stay there. You let me know when you feel it leave your hand.
Yeah, the numbness seems to be going on. Yeah.
All right, the other hand. So these are the ones that are, I call smart. These ones that are smart and they're going to get out before they get fried and roasted, so to speak, okay? Put your eyes back on me again. Let me know if they can't. Keep your hands separate. All right, just keep them separate from each other. Keep your fingertips out. If they start to tingle again, just raise them. Any part of your body starts to tingle or you get any pain or anything, point to it. Don't touch it, okay? Put your eyes on me.
Yeah, it's getting going again.
Pretty wild to be so blessed to be connected to heaven, and we can look right
I don't know
into
if
it.
it helps to know this, but they made me self-practice meditation. They showed me it on the internet, and I would self-practice it, and like my whole body would start to get cold, and my hands in particular would start to get really numb. I don't know if that's something like it turned out to be a huge trigger for them, so I don't know if it means something.
Right, so if it was a trigger for them, so when you were doing the meditation, it's my belief that the coldness was a loved one that was coming to your rescue to go in there to help you fight them that are attacking you and bothering you. And that's why they were getting upset. So you were on a proper path. You were meditating and you were trying to get to a higher level, a higher awareness. And they don't want that. They don't want you to have fun and a higher awareness and intelligence. Are we going to do this again?
Seems like just the hands.
That's right. This is where they like to head out of. It's easy for them to go right out the fingers. So that was the third time I looked in your eyes, right? I said, now what I'm going to do is it okay if I say the Lord's Prayer? We're normal. I just like to ask permission, not everybody's on the same path. Right? So I'm now going to do the same thing looking in your eyes. You're going to keep your eyes on mine, except for I'm going to bring an audible into it, okay? Your hands tingle again, or get hot or heavy, just raise it again, okay? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Any heat, any tingling?
It's kind of like weird. I don't know, something with my vision, like I was kind of like cross-eyed, and the vision was split, and something left from like the left side of my left side of my vision.
Something left out of it?
Something, yeah, but like something from the left side of my vision that my vision was like more clear.
All right.
I don't know what it was.
Question for you. Did a voice want to speak through you?
No.
Okay. I saw your lips move a few times. I'm like, oh, we got one that wants to come out and talk. All right. If you get any itching like that, just point to it, okay? Is it still itching there? Okay. So when it itches in any location, just point to it and I'll off it, okay?
Okay.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Did you have another one leave out of your eyes?
Same vision, something from the right side,
Okay.
something from the top of my vision.
So your eyes are like bouncing when it happens. So when that happens and your eyes like flare off to the side, your lips move a little. So that's why I was asking you if you're getting an audible or anything. Because it seems that they don't. The timing is right there. All right. So I'm gonna do that one more time. No heat, no tingling. Just they're just coming out of your eyes. I know this might be a little personal or anything, but yeah, into watching porn and stuff like that.
They just like they force me to like watch it. Like I don't want to, but they'll like force me to.
Right. So I say this because so I'm being lit up. So when the heavens lit me up for confirmation, I get electrified. So they go out a lot of times the same place they went in. So now that we just got two to fly out of the eyes, that's where they came in. So they're using that, they're using your eyes as a gateway to come in. And how ironic that I'm using my eyes and heaven to get them to go out. So they're going out the way that they came in. A lot of times, so they got you talking a lot of shit too. So when you talk shit, that's probably why the lips are moving, because they probably almost want to come out by the lips as well. So you've got to, well, we're gonna clear house. After we clear house this evening for you, don't entertain any thoughts, because it's kind of like a magnet. Right now, we're going to demagnetize you, get everything off of you, and cleanse you. It doesn't mean you can't turn the magnet on, turn your mind on, turn the radio on in your head, and try to get them to manifest back on you. Okay? It's almost like a freaking dust.
They're just sitting there saying they'll just come back later.
Yeah, well, they're not going to want to come back later because we got holy water around here. They're not going to be welcome back later. So they're talking to you. So they just said they're gonna come back later?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they got a name, so I can address them.
They just make up names.
They make up
They just
names.
literally make up names.
Well, that's what they know.
Said Tom, but I'm not.
Ask Tom if he's ever heard of Biff before.
No, he hadn't heard of Biff.
Never heard of Biff before. Well, Tom, I'm Biff, and that means a strike for a hard blow. And we're here to clean house. All right, so was that the first? Was that the second? Not the second. Here comes the last audible. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right, what feelings are you feeling going on there?
More of a vision, like something on my ear, like I don't know.
Right. All right, so that was basically so. I kind of like I'm a polite exorcism guy. I kind of ask, look in there. You gotta go. You should be here. They go out the hands. Then we up the amplification with the audibles, and if they aren't all out there, then what we do is I literally just bring in the Holy Spirit, all archangels, God, and we fry the rest out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit right next to you.
Getting any sweats or hot flashes?
Kind of mild. Like I used to get really bad hot, like really bad hot flashes at night. So it's like just kind of mild amounts to kind of.
All right, so I'm gonna take this hand, put a hand on the back of your neck. Amy, if you want to grab my camera and move it over there so we can get a little bit of this, that'd be greatly appreciated. So what I want, you got there, thank you. where it's gospel. So the back of my lower back right now is sweaty. So that's I got to tip my hat to whatever we're about to kick their butt because they've got my body getting hot. So that's the spiritual warfare battle. Let me know if your body starts to warm up, okay?
Mhm. Like it's kind of something left. Like the heat left. Like it was hot and it just left.
Okay. Anything else? Just keep expressing yourself with what you're feeling.
They're sitting here saying that they've been here before, like they've already been here before where they would make my body heat up. And this time they're just leaving. Yeah, they're just leaving constantly.
Party's over, fellas.
They're panicking?
No, they're just quiet. They're just
They're just packing their bags and leaving.
They just
Sounds
disappear.
very interesting.
One of them is upset that he has to leave. Like,
Well, it's not his vessel to be on.
I
He
know.
can be as upset as he wants.
I know.
Ask if you're able to communicate him, ask him if he wants to go to heaven. We'll get him to go to the light. I don't appreciate that they're walking around in darkness. We can literally get them to go to the light. We can get them to go to heaven. We can get them to see their families. We can get them on the bus, so to speak, or on the plane. We can get them to heaven. They're not giving this guy his life by manifesting on him, and they get a better life themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you able to feel the energy going into your body through me? To my
They're,
hands?
they're, they're leaving my legs. A lot of them were attached to my legs for whatever reason.
They're flying out of your
Yeah,
legs?
starting to leave from there, and they're leaving my stomach too. Like they get drawn to certain parts of the body for some reason.
But are you able to feel my energy going into you as they're taking off?
I mostly notice things leaving.
Okay, I'm going to say the audible again. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. What were you able to feel when I just did that?
They're still leaving
You're still leaving?
parts of the body, the legs and the stomach and the ear.
Just keep your shoulders back. And if you also start to feel a flow come out your fingertips.
It's like there's something around my arm and my hands. It's just, whatever it is, it's being pulled off. I'm not quite sure what it was.
You have any glasses in the cupboard?
I got glasses, yeah.
I'm going to take one of your glasses and I'm going to make some holy water in it. Feel any flow coming out your fingertips?
I don't feel anything. Feels different.
I'm going to take one of your glasses and make a little holy water. Nicholas, if you want to chat with him on all, feel free to chat. I'm going to make some water.
Sure. Just recording around. How you feeling there, Ian?
It's definitely different. I never had anybody who was able to successfully make them leave before.
And they're leaving definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to use the
Jeff
pendulum.
got some type of
There
evidence.
was a lot
What do you
going
mean?
on there.
This got turned
And then
off 2
suddenly I started
times,
to feel like I was
and it was
holding
tugged
away.
down on when I was over here 3
Really?
times. Yes.
Wow.
And then the response
When you were
stopped.
standing over there, I saw like a flash of light by your arm.
Something like,
That makes
"Fine,
sense.
fine, I'll get out of here, fine. That's basically
Yeah.
how
Oh, yeah.
the sense, like. the
There's a bunch of low-level demons, but, I mean, there could be, I mean, what do you think, what level?
Well, it got me to sweat in my lower back, so that's not too low level.
Yeah.
I still have sweat going down.
I think there's a bunch of low levels, but there's a few high ones too.
Something
Yeah.
grabbed me before we got in the elevator out to the
Yeah.
other room.
Have they told you about like what they are? Because they say that they aren't all spirits. Like some of them are like demons. Some and they say like I don't know if I should say this because it's hard to believe, but they say some of them are like vampires.
We've seen everything.
Okay.
There's no thing you should vampires.
Mm.
I believe in vampires. I think that they're energy vampires and they take your energy out. That's what I believe.
It's like they're vampiric and they're just gonna try to feed off you.
And I believe in folklore, they said vampires drink blood, but that was just a metaphor for taking your life energy.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I have a picture of something like that.
All right, so I'm about to make some holy water. You let me know if you feel anything going on in your body as I'm doing this, okay?
Something large and black just shot out of the back of his head.
Nice.
This? Or him?
And it was foggy. It didn't look like skin.
you, that's all.
It was interesting.
I got one.
Really. Oh yeah, I was just. I assumed I was gonna shoot this way, and then I was like, "You're standing right there.
Yeah.
I think you're good. I don't think it went to you."
Did you get it on the video?
Yeah, sorry, but it's not on the video. And then I realized Amy's right here. Oh no.
That's why I started singing, like, as
Yeah,
soon as you said there was, I started singing on the phone.
Yes, none of that.
It was like, well, basically, like, it
Want me to
almost
scan you?
hit me, but it was, as soon as I started saying sharp on it, they were like,
Getting these weird,
Okay.
we're okay.
Maybe can I ask you
getting
why
these
you're
weird jumps on this. And there's no.
What?
I'm just gonna stand here.
Baby, come see me.
I'm getting weird stuff too.
That doesn't usually sound like that, does it?
Is that your phone?
Could be this, but I don't know. It doesn't pick up. Believe it or not, they don't pick up on these as easy as they think. The EMF meters, they don't really pick up on electronics. They do, but not as crazy. But I am walking around and I'm getting
No matter what, make a cross in your head, yeah?
phantom readings. Fine, go for it. It's all yours. Give it a whirl.
How do you use this?
All right, what were you, was anything going on in your body as I was making that?
Lots of them leaving. They just like it was just start to
So if
slowly
you start, if the
accumulate
meters
on
start
them, the
jumping,
more that they would be allowed
it could
to.
be like
too many
spirits.
Just
Okay.
slowly leaving.
well, the EMF meter.
So what I want you to do is you're gonna do just what I did in making it. You're gonna take your 3 center fingers on both hands, you're gonna put them inside. You're gonna put your pinkies and thumbs on the outside of the glass. 3 centers and thumbs out, there you go. Put your eyes on mine. Just keep your eyes on mine, let me know what you feel in your body.
Like a mild shaking.
Yep, they're trembling, they have no right being there, keep your eyes on mine. This vessel is not yours. Keep your eyes on mine. This vessel is not yours. Leave this vessel.
I just got something shooting out the
It's
door.
it is there.
Ah! Wait, they got another thing coming.
It does, yeah. It's not as heavy anymore.
Right, exactly. It's like, cause at first, it's getting higher.
Things are starting to warm up.
So let your fingers warm up. And get smoked by the holy water. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. What's going on?
They're laughing.
They're laughing.
Yeah.
Have a sip. Someone say laugh for that one. Bigger sip. They like that one? What do they got to say?
They haven't saying anything right now.
Not saying anything.
There's a point in time where they said that water's practically blood.
It's what?
They said that the water's practically blood. I
It is
wasn't
practically
sure
blood.
what it meant.
Blood of Christ. Put your eyes on mine.
Some of them are trying to enter now.
You're trying to what?
Like some of them are leaving, and now some of them are like trying to enter.
Trying to replace the guards?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not working. So the ones that are gonna enter, they just wanna be recycled and die. They're not gonna last. So the ones that are leaving are smart, the ones that are coming back probably just wanna be recycled. They don't wanna stay there. Ask any of them if they wanna go to heaven.
They're threatening to bother the people around me.
Oh, well, they can't touch the people around you, because they're protected by Christ, they're protected by me, and they're protected by other deities, bigger and stronger than you in there.
Soon as he said, Jeff, did your phone just die? Soon as he said that they're angry, he said that they're upset about the people around him, Jeff's phone just died instantly. Right, Jeff? Or was that just me?
I
Is
am
there
ready.
energy flowing in you? In my hands?
Something different's going on. There's something in my fingers right now.
Okay, it's your vessel, you keep your eyes on mine, I'll connect to heaven, and they are not gonna wanna stay there, evicting the rodents. So now I'm gonna speak at you, not to you, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Whoever's in there, if you would like to go to heaven,
He's like making me move my hands and stuff.
well, you can't make you do nothing, because I got your hands. Keep your eyes on mine. Does he have a name and try to make you resist? Is that time?
If you don't let him physically stay, maybe he'll just pick up a shadow somewhere and just stalk me.
He'll pick up a shadow or something, but he can't do that. Because once we boot him out of you and off of you, his shadow's got nothing.
He says they're just laughing constantly. He says it.
Right, that's what they do before they die.
He's saying
They
that.
laugh.
that-
You never laugh at somebody before you get your ass kicked?
He's just saying that if he's not allowed to reside in me, you can. So he's basically.
Well, ask him if he'd like to go to heaven. I mean, destruction is easy. That's why he's laughing, because he knows the gig is up.
They contend with any religious power at all. So
Well,
he says,
let him know I'm not religious.
right now.
Let him know I'm spiritual, just like my brother Jesus Christ. Ask him if he can see my light.
He's not saying anything.
Not saying anything.
Yes,
Yeah, you can see my light. So if you can
Yes.
see my light, then you know I'm right and I speak the truth. So what I want you to do is we're gonna get you not off of him and not lost. We're gonna send you to heaven or to another place where you can be changed over. Close your eyes. If you get any image in your head, let me know. Wherever you are in there, close your eyes as well. I want you to think of somebody that you loved. If you were once human, then you had somebody that you loved, and you've been lost forever. And we're gonna get you and reunite you to your loved ones on the other side. This is some, I'm gonna get you to either go to
It
heaven
said Thomas.
or
and
we're going to dispose of
It
you.
said the
You
spirit's name.
understand, Thomas? I want you to close your eyes, Thomas. Think of a loved one, a mother, a father, a wife, a child.
They're laughing constantly. They're
We're gonna
so.
keep laughing.
That was like a long time ago for them.
Yeah, but it's okay, because those people are gonna still be the same way. they're gonna still be exactly how they remembered them. And we're gonna get them to come right through for
Ray,
you.
it just said Ray, dude. It's that's just so weird.
We're gonna get them to come right through to you, right here, Tom. Close your eyes, think of your loved ones, a mother.
He's just laughing. He says he can trick people. Don't actually know what he is.
You can trick whatever you want. We're going to get you to a better place, because you're not gonna stay here.
So,
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Name was, Ian said Thomas. About maybe
You
20
do
minutes,
Facebook? No?
Later, the culture
You
stream.
can use my cell phone number. After we cleanse this whole vessel,
Very
you
good.
can
at
call
it.
me 24/7 to kick ass
So,
and give you the Lord's Prayer in my voice.
interesting.
Anytime a voice even picks up,
Yeah, this
you
is-
can pray. And they're not gonna like that.
More intense.
You're gonna be annoying them more than they would be annoying you. You got that, Tom?
I don't know. He says that they're just coming back stronger.
They're not coming back stronger. I disposed of legions. Ask him if he's got legions, or he just doesn't even know what that is.
There's just a number of them.
Yeah, well, then they're dissipating. If you can see my light, how many already left?
So you just stare and there's rows upon rows of them. Like they don't.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what a machine gun is, right? This gift is better than a machine gun mowing them down. Kind of like a nuclear bomb with radiation. As they flow in, they melt. All that sweat that was running down my back is them melting, them dying, them dissipating. I'm like a bug zapper to them. They run at me and they get disposed of.
It's I guess some kind of a vision of like an eye that's on my forehead right now.
Cool, that's the third eye. I got that. That opens up every morning for me, and I see eyes right there looking back at me. So maybe now they know what they're dealing with and who they're dealing with.
I don't know if I should say this, but they're laughing. They say you don't know enough about what you're talking about, what you're looking at.
I know that they're dying before their eyes. I know they're dropping like flies. Tell them to take a look around. Ask them if he's less or more in numbers, and tell them to be honest.
I'm trying to like cut the eye that they're looking at. Like I don't know what they're trying to say.
All right, open your eyes back up and put your eye on mine. You want to cut the eye? We're going to give him the eye. Put your eyes on me. Open your eyes nice and wide. Let me know when you start feeling more flying. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. What are you feeling? What's going on?
I don't know. Like I said, they've been talking to me constantly for like over a decade now,
Yeah.
and they've been talking to me about different parts of the body that they'll mess around with. And they're saying that they want to mess around with my bile and
You want to mess around your
I
what?
just had another one shoot out of his head and go out the door.
Alright, one hand right here, one hand right here. Just pay attention to your body. Let me know what you feel.
there's I don't know if I should say this, but there's like a kind of a creature or a thing that has like one eye. They keep wanting to grab onto my chin and my lower jaw. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go right there and just. Whenever you feel anything like nothing, just left from
There's
here.
there's a weight on there that
Is it still on there? Go on.
it's gonna Come on now.
Basically pull up, it's called the crown chakra. We're going to try to open it up for you and see if we can release stuff right up the top of your head. Anybody with sight seeing anything going on?
Definitely feels a lot more lighter in here. Neutralized.
It's your arm again. Feeling anything flowing out your arm?
Not my arm right now. I'm just seeing visions of this.
Getting
Just got one
visions of
shot
what?
out of his hand,
What's that?
shot out of his hand.
Some shot out of his hand? What are you getting visions of?
This is kind of a creature, monster. Has like one eye.
Cool. Well, I guess you look at me. Put your eyes on mine.
Do you want to know what they're saying? Cause
Oh, yeah.
they'll just
I
say
definitely
stuff
want
like
to know
try
what
to
they
mess
say.
it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
But
Are you kidding me? It's better than a game of chess because it's comical.
I wonder if they could come through
I
you.
think they're just trying to mess you up, but they're calling you annoying.
Sure, I am annoying. But I'm trying to help you to find a different place other than this vessel. You're not welcome on this vessel. You're no longer going to stay on this vessel. Today is the day you leave. Pack your bags and go.
Do you know what they're saying?
Oh, yeah, I want to know what they're saying.
They're saying that they've been able to manifest here for like a really long time.
But that
And
doesn't
that they
matter.
just stay here now.
So they can't. And first of all, they shouldn't even have a concept of time. What's their idea of a long time? You know? They're in a human meat package. This human meat package is going to die.
Everything goes on forever to them. Like death is forever to them.
Death is forever. Well, don't they want to go to heaven?
No.
No? Well, would they like to go to hell?
They don't care at all.
They don't care at all.
No.
Well, good, because I don't care either. You're off this vessel. The name of Jesus Christ. You're off this vessel. Leave.
They've done this before where whenever
They've never
at
met
some point in
anybody
time
like
they,
me
they
before.
start to give what they don't want, they start to go under the floor. I don't know where they go or what they start to do.
Well, they can go under the floor, they can freaking take off, but they can't stay here. Because it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You know that song? Yeah. Keep your eyes on me.
Some of the fingertips again.
Just one of those.
This one, left hand. Look at this one.
Gone?
Yeah, something happened.
Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little break. So believe it or not, it's actually doing this here sometimes is actually painful for me. They try to freaking attack me, so my back is like twisted up in a freaking knot,
Yeah.
and the freaking sweat coming out of it. But that's good spiritual warfare battle. You know, they've never met anybody like me, so they can. So what I've learned, I've been doing this for over a decade. So what I learned is they like to laugh to try to get you to disengage, thinking what you're doing is not working. When in fact, it's blowing them and wiping them out. by the freaking megatons of numbers. You know, they can't deal with the connection that I have. And then you have anything to say, you can let them speak right through.
I don't know, I don't know, they just keep saying that they're just gonna come back.
Well, they're not gonna come back because I'm gonna keep coming back. And they don't want to deal with me because I'm annoying. Remember?
Yeah, they're just making up insults constantly. Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna have fun on your wrestling world. We're freaking. They're just not. Because I want you to let me know if. I mean, I'd like to. So basically, I mean, I don't want to do it to you in your house and on the cameras and everything, but usually when I take holy water and I put it in my mouth, it amplifies it by 100 times fold. But I'm not gonna do that to you. Let me know what this is doing.
Like a shot.
Give you a little shot.
Yeah.
I had a little spiral of some kind of energy off to the side and on the floor.
Alright, give me that hand. Give me this hand. Just pay attention to your body.
Something with the stomach again.
Yes, I saw that energy on the floor and now I've gone non-responsive over here.
I can hear your stomach.
Yeah, it's messing around.
What are you feeling going through your body right now?
Nothing right now.
So you can't feel this energy flowing into your hands right now?
No, I mean, I can feel things leaving. I can never feel anything like entering or anything.
Okay. So how often are you feeling things right now leaving?
It's been kind of constant.
Okay. So all of those lines and lines and rows are steadily fleeing and running out.
Just had another one straight out the back of Ian's neck.
So the funniest part is that it's gonna whittle all down, and all of these people that Tom invited in are all gonna be gone, and Tom's gonna be standing there alone. Still feeling and fleeing?
There's a certain position that they like to kind of strain. Like there's feeling around my elbows and my arms. Like they don't like when people fold their arms. And he's like sitting here mad because somebody's getting in the way of. They're just for some reason drawn to anybody who tries to fold their arms.
They're drawn to people who like to fold their arms.
Yeah.
So are our arms folded?
No, but it's like, in the past when they first started talking to me, they would make me fold my arms and it would feel like there was like 1,000 pounds on me. Like they
When you
just
say fold them,
like
like
they
this?
just like
Oh, like that? Oh,
that, yeah.
I
And they would yeah, it just felt like it was 1,000 pounds on me.
Folded arms is a closed off posture. So this is basically, they're mad that you're not allowing yourself to be open, essentially.
Relax your arms. Just let it flow in.
Yeah, it's considered closed off. That's actually a very interesting and very human complaint.
Oh, I know, my things have been messed
I feel like this is draining faster than usual too.
with. Got a full charge.
It's
And,
almost down in half.
my GoPro thinks it's upside down.
Your GoPro thinks it's upside down.
All right, put your eyes on mine. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Get a bunch more done.
I don't know if you want me to tell you this, but there was a demon or a number of them that I picked up when I went to a church nearby, and he just tried to enter you.
Yeah, he tried, but he can't. So like you said, he tried to. How'd that work out for him?
I don't know if he's still in there or not, but he was definitely attempting to enter you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying. So I know when they do enter, if they can't enter, then they just get disposed of and they fall apart. Then I look like I'm going through a freaking mini exorcism. So then I start going, I cough them up and spit them out. So he can try all he wants to try to get on this vessel, but it's not going to work out too well for him. And if he was even a high-powered demon that was able to, it's not going to last long on the vessel before dying. So what did he look at? What did he look like?
They didn't show me what this one looks like. One of them is like a serpent, but they won't show what it is.
So now how do you know? If you wouldn't show him something, how do you know he was trying to get in me? Did he tell you that?
He's telling me, they kind of show me too. It's kind of like a blackness, kind of like a darkness that they kind of use, that they kind of live in.
Right. So in your mind, I want you to laugh at them because you no longer have fear upon them. They're no longer bothering you. Keep your eyes on me. They no longer bother you. They no longer have control over you. My nickname is Biff. Let me hear you say Biff.
He doesn't want to say Biff. He
I
wants
know
to
he
say
doesn't.
Bat instead.
Say Biff.
He wants to say Bat.
Say Biff.
Bath.
Biff, man. Biff, man. Biff. You want your body back?
They're just saying Bat.
Do you want your body back? Ian.
They don't even care about that.
Ian, I'm talking to you. Do you want your body back?
No, I definitely do.
Say Biff.
Biff.
See that? How hard was that? You just took control. You just took their power away from you. They didn't want you to say it, did they? But you said it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you took control. You have control over your vessel. Say Biff.
They just keep saying Bat.
Say Biff. I don't care what they say.
No.
You hear what I'm saying, right?
Like they give me physical control if I want to take it, but they always try to.
They giving you?
They always try to like
They-
wrestle
they,
for it.
They give right. They wrestle for it.
Yeah.
They're overlapping on your body. They're trying to take it over. You ever hear somebody say the devil made me do it?
Yeah.
You know how close you are to losing your whole soul? Take a guess.
I don't know.
Pretty damn close to the cusp. I can't believe that they haven't had the balls to come through and talk through your vessel. No, they want it. Say Biff.
Biff.
There you go. I think you got through that time, huh? You want to say back, I think you're gonna get hit with.
If you have something leaning really hard on your back, I don't know if you can feel it.
I feel the pain, so.
Yeah, okay, so you know it's there. It's really trying. It's been trying for a few minutes.
Hey, that's what he said.
Yeah.
So that's funny. Let me know if what this does.
Just recoiled a bit. See it kind of fading.
You can see it on the camera. Can you, is it your gifted eyes? Like poor Brent was talking on the camera. Like everybody can see what she can see. And it was her gifted eyes that can see it. So these people that are messing with you, they've got nothing on a crew of people who have all these lovely supernatural gifts, so to speak. So it's like Tom and the rest of these little characters that are trying to play on you came to the wrong people. You follow what I'm getting at?
What I'm saying is that they're here now because it's what people want. So even though there are some people who don't want them here, there are a lot of people who still want them here.
What, that are all inside of your body?
I mean, why they chose me, I don't know, but it just seems.
They probably because my guess, you might be gifted. You might have gifts that it's like easy access. Yeah. Like easy access. If you're open, if you're a sensitive and you're open to these things, it's easier for them to jump on you and manifest on you. Right? Your eyes on mine?
There's some girl insults constantly.
Well, you can get the insults. I got my phone set on like it's not supposed to be for kids.
Yeah.
So what's the insults you're saying?
It's just make fun of your nose, make fun of your face.
Cool.
They're calling you overweight.
Well, they don't even have their own nose. They don't even have their own face. When's the last time they even had weight? So who's laughing at who? I'm in a real body. They have to figure try to steal somebody else's.
They don't even care anymore.
Of course they don't care. Because they don't have a body. They don't have a nose. They're no longer in existence. All they are is an annoying fly in your ear. It's about how much they are. It's a fly. They're a fly in your ear, buzzing around.
I don't know if you know what they're saying right now.
Oh
They're saying that they're gonna try to enter a physical body down here and like try to find you.
yeah. Ooh. Ooh. You think that hasn't already been done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going.
On many occasions. Doesn't work out for the freaking vessels that they jump in. Because God has my back. Do they even know who God is?
Yeah.
Okay. So they want to just give it, what? Vanquish another one of their spirits?
I don't know. They just try to fight with any kind of religious power.
So no, well, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. If they know what God is not a religion. Are they aware of that?
I don't know. They're kind of.
Kind of baffled? God is all encompassing.
They have their own ideas about what it is.
Well, they have their ideas, they've never come up against anybody like me before. How am I for an idea for them? How do they wrap their head around somebody who is disposing thousands and thousands and thousands of things on you right before their eyes? Do they have an answer for that?
They're just hurling insults
Of
constantly.
course they are. They're getting their ass handed to them. What else do they have left but insults?
They keep looking at your shirt because it's the color red.
Yep, it's the color red. And what does it say?
They don't even care what it says. That they just.
Now what I said, what does it say?
It's not today's statement.
Very good. Now we get to laugh at them. Not
Things aren't there.
right. Well, it could have been something that possibly thought it was going to get at me and realized that it couldn't stay there or it was going to die. That's a possibility.
Mhm. They're saying that the water isn't working anymore.
Water's not working anymore? Okay. Of course they want to say that. Put your eyes on me, let me know if you start feeling things flying out again.
I heard something.
What is it?
I heard something say give up.
Bet.
Hard to keep your eyes on me? You keep fluctuating, blinking?
Yeah.
Right? It's your vessel. Your vessel. Keep the eye contact. Burn them out. They can't take the light from above.
And, they're saying that they're threatening to haunt this place now. They're saying they were only messing around before.
Who's gonna haunt it? We like haunting, that's why we're here. This is what we thrive on. So they're promising to make money for us? They're gonna make us money?
I don't know.
So they're trying to entertain us now. What do you do? They're ghost hunters. I just happen to be a demon slayer. I just happen to be able to negate negative energies, unwanted personnel that shouldn't be on the human vessel. So now, reading between the lines, they just acknowledged that they're going to be kicked off of this vessel and die. That's why they use the term haunting. It's hauntings from the outside, not the inside. So they just admitted defeat right through your own mouth. Pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if you want to hear what they're saying.
Sure I do.
They're better off.
No, I want to hear.
They're
They just admitted defeat.
all right. I don't know if they're just saying this because they are malevolent and will say things, but they're saying that if you want to fight them, they're saying that you're gonna be really easy to possess and really easy to trick.
Oh, really?
They sat on him for 10 minutes and nothing happened.
That's what they laugh at.
They laugh because they can't get in?
They just laugh.
They laugh because they can't get in?
They're just
If I'm so easy to get in,
like they don't go away. Like they'll just
well,
move
they didn't
back.
go away. No. They like easy pickings. Nobody wants to go to a buffet and have to keep picking the lock to eat the food. They want the freaking all the lids off, the food hot, just belly up and have fun. Nobody wants shit hard ways. When you're in an amusement entertainment center, they want to play. When things are difficult for them, they go to the path of least resistance. They're not going to stick any words where it's a problem. Would they say I am annoying? They don't want annoying. They want easy. They're not getting easy. Say Biff.
Biff,
There you go.
dude. I mean, do you want to hear what they're saying?
Sure, I do. Why do you have to keep asking?
They're acting like they practically already have you.
Oh, practically you already have me. Really? What's their name? Who thinks they have me?
They're only gonna make up names now.
Yeah, well, have them make up a name. That's what they know Archangel Michael.
They said you'll only get you'll only get things that will try to deceive you. What they're saying,
Oh, really?
things that will pretend to be you.
Pretend to be Michael? Archangel Michael? Oh, really? How many are left in there? How much have we whittled them down?
He says that they're just in the air everywhere.
Oh, in the ear, yeah.
Yeah.
No longer in the body, in the ear. Kind of like whacking a bee's nest. We got them all out of the bee's nest. You being the bee's nest. You following this? Just you got to read between the lines. So when they make comments, You have to understand what they're getting at. We're in the air. Oh, good. You're in the air. Now all you have to be straight.
I'll take in the air over in a vessel.
Right?
Maybe you don't want to like saying.
Of course they do. I mean,
I don't know. They just, I don't know. They'll just say things. I think they're just making stuff up.
yeah.
Something laugh at the water, man.
Well, they can keep laughing.
Said that it was working, but no,
Yeah.
no,
What's
it's not
that
gonna work
pained
anymore.
cry I just heard?
Yeah, that was Ken.
Was it this? Like that? My fingers and glasses?
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Mm.
No, I just found it interesting because we're talking about how they're not in pain and that's not hurting them, and then I hear something crying.
It's like they're holding onto the doorway and they're going like this with their fingers and they're like, no, no.
No, they're
But it's
trying,
like
yeah.
literally like they're, but literally it's like their fingers are like.
Just a spam phone phone. There's something on that red light over there, and it just left. I don't know.
There's been
I
something
noticed
standing
that.
down there for a little while. It's keeping distance.
Towards the end of the hall, right?
Tall black thing.
Yep.
Yep. I thought it was leaning on Biff for a little while, and I think Eureka went back there again.
Ever since we entered, we have heard, like, literally like.
Trombat's there,
It's
yeah.
been watching us
Yes.
like crazy.
Ooh, nice pain.
I really don't want to know what they're saying.
Yeah, 'cause they got nothing to say anyhow.
So they haven't been this nasty with me before, but they're starting to say things that they haven't even
Yeah, well,
said
they can shut up.
to me before. Okay.
Repeat after me, this is my body.
This is my body.
This is my vessel.
This is my vessel.
You are no longer welcome on my body, my vessel.
You are no longer welcome on my body, my vessel.
I now have a buddy in Biff
I now have a buddy in Biff
who is going to be at my beckoning call
who's going to be at my beckoning call.
should you ever bother me again.
Should you ever bother me again? Like
They can shut up.
Like they want me to say
They,
this, but I don't
they, yeah, good, they can shut up. Who's your new buddy's name?
Biff.
Keep your eyes on me. I know it's not easy. It's hard, right? It's your vessel, your body, you're in control. Don't even answer them back in there. So you know how you answer them back when they say shit and you talk back to them? No longer you even gonna communicate with them anymore. They're no longer even there. Don't even entertain them with any responses back. Got me?
Yeah.
They feed off of your fear. They feed off of your energy. They feed off of your communication. You're now a desert to them. You have nothing for them. You're not chatting with them, you're not talking with them, and they're not welcome here anymore. Keep your eyes on me. See any one of your eyes that pull red away?
One of them just left.
That's good.
Heavy energy again.
How's it going so far for you?
They're still the same old. Just kind of like, I don't know. They're just them still.
Well, we got rid of quite the freaking many. We can't let them.
If you're back while you're at it. It's different this time, smaller.
I'm feeling, okay, so the energy was light before. I just had to go step out just to get a breath of air. I came in, and for some reason in this area, I haven't walked over there. There's a lot of energy over here for
Does it
some
feel
reason.
like
It's
it's
good, bad, or
whirling?
indifferent.
Yeah, it feels like it's
One of
whirling.
them-
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
One of
yes,
them
I saw
sees-
that before.
One of them
Yes.
sees
So-
the furniture as their possession, like this table.
Really?
She finds it to be her
Where'd you get the
Possession.
table from?
just a store. There's a store on Boston Post Road, but she just feels like it's hers.
Interesting.
So have you had any fun yet? So what have you gotten out of this so far?
I was just surprised to just see them leave. Like I've never seen them leave before.
Is there any more
You
in
keep,
there?
yeah, we still got some more. You're still doing the spiritual attack on me.
Yeah.
Apparently,
They're leaning really hard on you now.
lean on me.
It was,
Yeah.
the thing is, when we were driving up here, he was actually having these coughing fits.
I was already under
Yeah,
spiritual
he was
attack.
already
They already
doing-
knew I was on my
Yeah.
way. So they started this before I even got here. That's what I do though.
You could do it, Ian. I know you can get these things out of you, dude. You're a
I'm
powerful
gonna
dude.
try. It just seems to be like they just resist every attempt to get over.
Don't even feed them. You got nothing for them anymore. Nothing for them anymore. Ugh.
I'm definitely feeling something around me, which is okay. I get it out of there, but I'm feeling it over here.
It's almost enough to make you gag.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
So what are you feeling as a whole in your whole body? And heat and the energy and the weightness and the
If anything, there was a kind of heat that kind of was them. Like it wasn't like a good heat at all. It was starting to leave. It's just kind of starting to get cold.
West Virginia.
Just said West Virginia. I'm not sure if that means
what's
anything.
that? What's that mean?
I don't know, just
That's interesting. Lean and twist.
Lean and twist, it just said. I'm not sure why. Oh, I don't know.
Well, it was on his
Yeah,
back,
yes.
leaning on him, and there's vortex in the middle
Yes.
of the room.
That's validation right there.
So Ian is IAN?
Yeah.
Now it's
Everybody else is
listed
right.
off
I'm like,
states.
how the hell Ian?
So 2 states in a row.
Yeah.
That's
West Virginia and
definitely
Wyoming.
unlikely with this thing, unless there's something else.
He was saying Wisconsin before. So it was-
Could have,
Or-
I don't remember.
Horton, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
This was over here
On
on
earth
Golden,
as it is in heaven.
and this was starting to feel like it was
Give
like
us this
bread.
day our daily bread.
Yeah.
Rise on me,
And I've
There's
never
something
had
there.
that happen
Lead
before.
us
I was
not.
trying to
Yeah.
weigh down confirmative
but
answers
deliver
Yeah.
us from evil.
and prevent
For thine is the
Yeah.
kingdom
responses
power,
for things that wanted to
and the
cooperate.
glory
Yeah, there's something powerful here.
and ever.
I was trying to say yes.
Absolutely, oh yeah, without a doubt. Ifs even,
Why?
I see that you're having a disorientation, kind of, because it's latching on to you. Latching on to me too, I'll tell you that,
Right.
it is. Anybody else feel latched on? Diane too, right? So stuff's
a little
happening to
bit.
Diane.
I saw multiple things try to fly towards me, and I'm just like, not today. We're not doing that now.
Not today.
Not today, city. And you got a friend in who?
That's right.
They hate my nickname. So when I literally come through people and talk to them, you need to stop what you're doing or else. I'm like, or else what? You know. I'm like, you bother to look at the vessel that you're in, like, they said they're gonna send somebody down into a vessel. Yes. Doesn't usually work out for them. They jumped in one guy, and I gotta talk to you. Freaking, as at Writer's Cafe, bring me over to the back. Pulls up a gun, I got authorization to kill you. So I he takes the gun and cocks it, and a bullet goes out. Like, holy shit, it was already chambered. I grab his freaking gun, pull it down like that, then he tried to put his other hand out, I put my other hand out, pull the trigger, thing came off and chunked out of my glove.
Wow.
The rest of the freaking gang came out there, started smacking me over the head and shit.
Oh,
And they turned around to hide their tracks. They lit off a bunch of fireworks. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
SOBs.
Oh,
Ian,
wow.
how's the top of your head feeling?
Feels different. There's a kind of, I don't know.
Temperature?
It's like something that's not. It's not light, but it's not heavy. It's like a neutral kind of levitating.
What are you seeing?
Weird feeling.
It looks like, you know how when you go outside and we get hot pavement?
Yeah.
And like you see the little squiggles over the top hovering in the air?
Contract.
I see that coming out the top of his
Contract. Did you
head.
make a deal with the devil?
Through contract bag high,
Match.
match,
Hail.
hail. Hail who?
That's it.
How's this crown chakra look now?
Like the obvious, but it has that sensitivity
I'm still
adjustment.
seeing a little bit. It's different.
Take me a little break.
Do you want a glass of water, perhaps? or-
Probably have water in my coat. Where do I drop my coat? I think I dropped it in the corner, who knows? Where I drop my coat? Maybe mine's over this way. There you go. So how long you been dealing with this?
They've been
Years?
talking to me since I've been like 21, so this has been nonstop.
So you're only how old now?
34.
You are?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I said how old you are, you said 21.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it started when you're 21, you're 34.
Yeah.
So that isn't that long, well, it is long, but the demons are acting like they've been on you for a lifetime.
But that's what they told me, that they've been following me the entire time. Like, that's just when you start talking to me.
No, from today on forward, we don't listen to demons. We got nothing for you.
Have you ever got into the occult at all?
No.
Never done magic? would backfire perhaps.
A friend or a sibling that was interested.
Not that I know of.
What's to say, Southern?
I'm getting West Virginia. Is that Southern? I don't know why I'm getting West
Well,
Virginia.
Southern from us, but it's.
Yeah. Wyoming for some reason it said. Definitely said Thomas though, I'll tell you that device. You know,
What you doing with it?
Moving away.
What you see? See anything? Maybe still leaning on me? Leaning on me.
You're clear for the moment. I'm still seeing the little heat squiggles over his head,
That's.
I see it as
well. So that's cool.
I
but
also
it's
see-
not touching him. It's over his head and squiggling.
there's a cloud
So
over
like,
its head.
yeah,
Up in the water.
I mean,
so I don't think it's actually on him. I think it's something that's trying to get back in though, and not
You know
able
what
to.
this is doing.
what they're saying
It's going
now,
away.
what they're saying now is that they want you to think that everything's fine.
We're not talking to them anymore.
It's gone. I
We-
don't see it anymore.
We have no use for them anymore. His microphone's got pretty colored lights going on. Mine do that too?
Yeah, they disconnected.
How's the mic system working, by the way, Jeff?
It's working good while the phone was working, so.
Oh, so the phone's not working no more.
No,
We have nothing, we have no audio or video.
I got it right here.
No,
You're
he's
right.
got audio and video going right there. It's just
Oh,
not high quality video. at the
But these
moment.
ones are not working anymore.
Not at the moment.
No, 2 of my 3 sources are down, but I have a third.
We have plenty of outlets.
Yeah,
Always
because
have
you know,
backups and backups.
as soon as he said Thomas, I think his phone died. Or something like that happened.
It's fine now, it's just,
And something tilted down his phone
GoPro is hot.
by itself.
Yes, we've had
So-
multiple devices heat up, die, do a number of things. My own methods are starting to feel like I'm carrying lead around.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not used to my pencil feeling heavy.
You feel my hand. It's hot. That's how I get when I'm ready to do healings and all that stuff.
Hey.
So something's going on here. That's how it gets swollen and it gets hot. See how swollen there? It gets hot. So there's definitely there's something's not happy here.
No.
And
Obviously.
it's lashing out and it's trying to kill equipment.
Well, from what I learned from Ed Lorraine 1, spirits drain batteries. So I had no clue that happened until they
Yeah,
came to do a investigation on me.
yes, nothing like all of your cameras dying for no conceivable reason.
I hope mine's still running.
Check it out.
That's a good question.
Mine is running, I can tell
I'm
you.
gonna be protected.
I think Hector's good. Yours is still going, Vic, live.
Am I in it still?
Yes.
Sure, I'm not that heavy. All right, more the eye contact. Do your best to keep your eyes up, okay? And all I wanna know is when they're leaving. I don't wanna hear any voices, I don't wanna hear squat. Every time you feel one leave, just let me know.
Mine was too. Mine said twist lean. Yours said legs. Whatever the other word was, but it's weird because mine is saying twist lean. Something else, I forget what it was. It's weird that you're obviously saying something like that too.
Ran, legs.
Yeah.
I got
Weird. What did it say?
first 2 words are for me touching it, ashes.
Something's
Yeah,
trying to
it's
block
hard.
block your gaze.
Said ashes.
And see if they're trying to enter you, or at least they're making me, at least they're making it look that way.
This.
That they're trying to make you think that you're happy. If you're not gonna know what's gonna happen.
I am happy, because they're getting their ass handed to them. All the heat that they had before and all the other energy that they had before that they were bringing to the table is already gone.
Something left my go forward, handshake, I'm not sure. I want.
So when they did have the strength of, I guess, on a scale of 1 to 10, being 10 before, they're already down to like a 3, maybe even lower. Which means that we got rid of 70% of everything that was 0 already. Not too many left in there.
Do you wanna hear what they're saying anymore?
Nope, they got nothing to say to me. That's giving them acknowledgement. That's giving them entertainment. They're getting none. Who's your new buddy?
Yeah.
What do we have for time check?
10:18.
I'm gonna take a picture of your face so that I can do further work on you. So I'm actually able to share these gifts through long distance, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I don't know how much longer you guys want to stay here tonight.
You're in charge.
I'm in charge.
You in his house too.
Right.
You're also.
If you
The camera
are
stuff.
getting tired or anything, let me know.
They're definitely more active at night if that was what they're going for.
Ian, do you mind if I pop one of these windows?
That's fine.
See if I can make
That's
them
so
fly out somewhere.
they're really excited by anything from the outdoors. So, you know,
You're excited.
they're incited by it, they get agitated, they get roused, with anything to do with the outdoors.
Oh, okay,
open the
that's a
window.
little wide.
Tree. It just said tree. It just said tree when you said outdoors.
Let's see, how do I do this? Alright.
There might be a latch on the top of it.
I'm gonna stretch a little bit. Oh God.
Oh, you know
All right, guys, I'm coming
It
through.
might be a little stubborn.
Big hand.
Ah, yes. Alright.
Oh, there's,
There is a switch.
Beth, I think we're gonna have to do a fine thing. Is that not okay?
Right, more than one.
Yeah.
That was all that was one of the reasons why Brenda was acting that way she was. 'Cause she was
fine,
getting
we got
into
two.
more than one thing.
Let's see.
I don't know if you wanna know this, but these things are like satanic and they worship
How many
like
do you think
outdoors,
I
and
have?
like animals and like stuff like that, so I don't know like how long
I don't
they
like
might be
to play.
open.
Yes, but it always works good.
Well,
when you have
they'll
somebody
either
who
go
can
out
actually
through 'em,
communicate like Brenda.
in which case we'll make sure they can't come back in, or
Apple Jacks, Apple Jacks. I haven't had those since I was a kid. Cinnamon toasted, that's where it's at. Hey, anybody with sight, keep your eyes on. Let me know if you see anything going on.
See the water trying to turn blue. One of them just left. They'll be staring at these tripod stands right now, like they're threatening to possess them or something.
And see if they can knock it over.
They're just constantly saying
They're not happy that they're getting videotaped, getting their ass handed to them.
Tough one for that.
I see some of them standing outside staring at me now.
Outside the window.
Yeah, they're staring at my legs. They don't like it when I get to sit down. Yeah, I could just see like just a ton of them showed up from the outdoors.
Did this start in Seymour?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Do you mind if I ask you what part?
When I was born, I was on Tomlinson Road, and then when this stuff actually started happening, when they started talking to me, I was living on Deerfield Drive, across from the new middle school. I don't know if you know where that is.
Anything ring a bell there?
They built a new middle school over there on Indian Barrel Road.
Oh, wow.
I see 3 or 4 things flying out there, but they're not coming in.
Made the news, they had all the equipment malfunctions over there when they were trying to break ground.
They're weird. They're the same. It looks almost like they're humanoid, but they have names. I don't know. It's
Maybe
odd.
there's something good.
I see
Some of them are like
discoloration.
vine-type things.
I see discoloration. That shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay, repeat what we did the first time. 3 center fingers on both hands in the water, pinkies and thumbs touching the outside. Put your eyes on me.
See the alien like trying to nonsense.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. All right, have some drink. You have any plants in this house?
They're drawn to anything like natural or stuff like that, so I can't keep any kind of stuff like that around. Like can't open the windows too much either.
Well, you should do everything that antagonizes them. Everything that antagonizes them. You don't like the outdoors? Open the window.
Well, I mean, the problem is that they like the outdoors. Like, drawn to it.
We'll let them get drawn to them.
Most of what was in here is gone.
Alright,
It just took off when I popped those.
cool.
So, and I can definitely see them out there. I can see them out there. They're everywhere.
Wow.
So, I wish it wasn't an apartment building because I'd like to hear if that's them conversing or not.
Take your, where's your phone at, Ian?
It's right here.
I'm gonna shut this second one that I opened. So I don't get too cold.
Where's
in
your
here.
phone at?
It's right here.
Dial my number instead of giving it out over the, all these cameras. I guess you got a code to get in, you get press the code,
Yeah.
just get it right to, the phone dial, to dial. How many here got real jobs tomorrow? Yeah, I did some more real.
Part-time.
I work in the afternoon, that's it.
Where is the keypad? Dial pad. Keypad contacts, recents. Boom. I don't call, I wanna just hit it. Click on it, why is it going to call? Alright, punch that up, it went to recents, I clicked on it, it wants to call instead of just going to the number. Punch in, so that number I just called, just punch in Biff,
Okay.
alright? Put right in there Biff, before you forget. I'm gonna do a little more holy water on you and I'm gonna call it a evening for tonight. I want you to keep me on speed dial.
Mhm.
So that if anything messes with you, oh, shoot. I'm gonna call your phone with my phone and my coat ringing over here. I'm going to call that number, when you see Biff come up, don't answer it for the first time. I'm gonna leave you the Lord's Prayer in my voice. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now, so that you have it at your fingertips. Anything messes with you, you simply play that. And they will not be liking it, I promise you. IEN,
IAN.
IAN. New Haven, Clemson,
Guess I'm trying to make this go dead. Right.
Clemson. I will answer that.
If anything's still lingering, now's the time to go outside before I shut this window again.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 20334.
How you feeling, Ian?
A little different.
Little lighter?
Yeah.
Good, man.
When you have finished recording,
This was
hang up or press 1 for more options.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Anytime anything goes to flare up, play that, listen it. They hate my voice. They hate my nickname. Who's your new buddy?
Everybody, round of applause.
Leave the holy water there. Leave the holy water there. Don't throw it away. All right, just leave it there. Enough to freaking aggravate anything wanting to come around. If there's any areas that you feel something standing, put your fingers in it. Just splat it right at it. All right. All right, where's my camera and tripod is over here. Ta-da. That's all, folks. All right. Catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.